Hey, I've had a look at PRB. I have a few recommendations on how you can improve your sign up and onboarding. So let me share those. I saw that you made an update to your website. I think it was yesterday. So this is starting to look really good. The number one thing that you can do to increase conversions from your homepage is test your value proposition. So I think something you could touch on within this value proposition here is, why would somebody choose this over Jira, Shortcut Monday, or your other competitors? Then I also recommend having a look at your call to actions. So you have currently 1, 2, 3 different options here. So the less options you provide people, the less effort it takes them to decide, and the more likely they are to choose. So I looked at your competitors. You have like Asana, Monday. They all use get started, and they have a single call to action. So they both say get started. I think that's something you should try, and you could even try saying get started for free. I'm not sure if you're using A/B testing tools like Crazy Egg or something like that, but that's definitely something that you could play around with. So currently the onboarding that you have is quite long. It takes multiple steps to set up your project, and I was really curious what your data says about this. So if your data is saying that there are places within this onboarding flow that people are dropping off, then you might consider shortening it. So setting up personalization like this is great to take the user into the product with a product that's making sense to them and what they want to use it for. But I'm wondering if there's a way we could achieve that in a much shorter way. The idea I have is we could ask a single question. What would you like to manage first? You could use some standard options that people tend to use your product or product like yours for, and then take them into the product with a project set up for them based on what they've selected here. Doing this would achieve the idea, bringing people to the aha moment faster. The aha moment is the moment where people realize the value that your product is going to provide to them. And the sooner you bring users to this moment, the more likely they are to continue using your product. So you'll see there's a few things we've changed about how this looks as well. We added a back button. We also let people know why we're asking this question. And we added an indicator to indicate how far they are through the process. This results in more people completing. Or another idea to bring people into the product faster, to realize the value that it's going to provide for them and allow them to quickly set up their project, is to use something like this. So on the dashboard, when they landed to the product, we'd have templates, basically templates for projects that they could quickly set up based on what they need to do. And essentially what we're doing is taking away all of these steps and replacing them with something that essentially does it for you. You should also consider improving your welcome tour. So your step-by-step how to use the product welcome tour. Basically, welcome tours don't actually increase task success, and people actually forget them quickly. So it's much better to provide help and context when they need it. So bring people in and provide this checklist to get started and help them find their way around learning the product at their own rate, and allow them to familiarize themselves with the product as they go along and achieve their tasks. And the final thing I recommend is about making support available easily and when people need it. So you see what we did here is added a chat where people could get access to help to learn the product or get help doing their job they need done in context and when they need it, and making it feel accessible and human. We also added in here the Learn PRB in 5 minutes. All this to help brand new users learn and use the product at their own pace and turn those brand new users into people who love and continue to use your product. So I hope you found this valuable, and I'd be curious to know what you think. Just let us know.